Well, I'm going to re-release another video that I did from January 8th, 2018. And the reason is because it's a review of what the effects of Carbon C60 were on little GoldDigger the cat, and I was talking about how well she was doing. So, I looked at a video from December 18th, 2017, and I was remarking that she was on Carbon C60 Purple Power, that brand. But I used other brands, and I actually used the good and cheap, which seemed to work just as well. She was on that for 3 days. So she started December 15th, 2017. This is Rocky here, the little cat. And on January 8th, we're talking a little over 3 weeks later, 3.5 weeks later, I'm talking about the marvelous results she's had on this. Now, I could say I could thank YouTube, the platform, for, I would have never found out about Carbon C60 if it wasn't for, the interaction of all people on YouTube. But the thing is, I realize now that if I was not demonetized around, I think it was August 6th, her first signs of trouble was August 3rd, 2019. I would have determined that I would have probably figured out a lot faster to put the Carbon C60 back in her diet. I only stopped the Carbon C60 on June 1st, 2019, because on May 15th thereabout, I started giving her colostrum from Sovereign Labs, which was the best colostrum, and she was doing extremely well on it again. Um, so, I thought that Carbon C60 was unnecessary. Now, I have to say this. There is a limit to how long you can extend life. We can assist life. We do not know what life really is, where it comes from. It's really coming from another dimension that we can't see. If I will use the word dimension. You can look at it in a spiritual way, or you can look at it in a scientific way, maybe. Kind of, if you look, it's really saying the same thing. We can assist life with energy and frequencies, and we can also, the Carbon C60, I'll say this, it does seem to work to bring up all biological function because it's making it, one of the theories is, well, I don't think it's so much of a theory, you can see real results. This is the other thing. This was real results. And, that's why I'm putting this video out again, because I could have probably saved her a little longer if I had realized that I needed to jump back on a Carbon C60 again, and I did that earlier. I did note that I couldn't get her to drink water. This was on, it was on Thursday, August 15th. She was having problems drinking water, and the 16th and early morning 17th, I was really giving her a lot of Carbon C60 on her mouth, and then she drank water for 45 minutes straight. Um, but I want to point, this Carbon C60 did greatly extend her life, and she was a much older cat when she arrived here. I never picked up on that. I just thought she had some health issues, but it did do a great job. So, but there's a lot of rumors out there now, stating that this stuff is not good. I can't see how it could be harmful. It's simply carbon, and it has been around for, okay, they found a way to make it, but the carbon 60 atoms in this bucky spherical ball, the formation of how it's structured, and the molecular structure of 60 atoms in this bucky spherical ball, has been it's been in a place in Russia for, I don't know, millions of years. People have been using it for many thousands of years. There's no harm in it. It's a product that's been more thoroughly tested than the United States has been in existence, let alone the FDA. So, I mean, I can't see how it can be doing you any harm. And it's suspended in olive oil. Now, but as far as, like, I just keep seeing these stellar results, it's amazing. So I want to put this video out again. Here I'm talking about Kitty Cat and all the different things that was going on with her. And in a way, I thank YouTube for the platform, because without this platform, I would have never known about this stuff. But now it's becoming, it's I guess YouTube's turning into a cancer now. Maybe that's what I could say. It's like it's the metabolic function of YouTube. Is something going wrong here? Hopefully it goes back. We can restore it. But this stuff was amazing. And again, I'm just gonna. You watch this thing. It's 6.5 minutes long. It's freaking. It tells a lot how well this stuff is really doing. I'm glad if I didn't give this stuff to her way back when, she probably wouldn't have been around even nowhere near as long as she was. If I would have kept up the Carbon C60 along with the colostrum, and I got the spooky scaler, which I got on order now. It should be coming here pretty soon. Maybe she could have been around 5 more years. I don't really know. I don't know. But when you get older, it's like if you're taking these things, I'm afraid to stop Carbon C60 now. I'm like thinking I got really great energy for somebody in my mid-60s, and I'm afraid to stop this stuff now. I'm like, whoa, well, whatever. I'm not a salesman for it, not at all. I wasn't really totally buying into it, to tell you the truth. But this thing from 2008, she was on the Carbon C60 for about 3 weeks and 3 days. She started December 15th, 2017. This video is January 8th, 2018. And I know she started December 15th, 2017, because I got a video from December 18th, 2017, saying she was on it a few days, and it was already showing good results. That's amazing stuff, isn't it? Amazing.
Like a little movie star, GoldDigger. God, she looks brand new. Look at that. Aren't you? These are eyes. Everything's fine. Fur is 100% fine. She just stays on her little towel over here. The kitchen counter. The gorilla taped it to the thing. Right? Yeah. Right? Like a little movie star, aren't you? Huh? You're freaking 110% improved, aren't you? My God. Oh, look what we doing, huh? You used to have red on your fur. You used to have all these dots around in here. All gone. It's a purple power C60. Can't believe that stuff, man. I started taking Carbon C60 a lot more myself now. I was like, wow. Can't believe this stuff. Whoa, huh? Yeah, you little sweetie pie. Huh? How the hell do you keep your fur so white like that? Hmm? What do you do, bleach it? Hmm? Wow. She used to have no fur on the bottom of her neck, too. She's from, it was like a bunch of dots. It was like the fur was half the fur was gone on the bottom of her neck. It's all back in. But all that started coming back when, from the Carbon C60. I thought these people were exaggerating, you know. Sometimes I don't know, you can't trust everything on the internet, you know. But I heard people say that they had a dog, it was getting old, and it couldn't jump up on the bed anymore, and they gave it the Carbon C60. It's jumping up on the bed. It was like it was a much younger dog again. And her disposition's gotten like way better. She was kind of like mean before. She was mean to the other cats. Now my other guys are still a little nasty with her, because not a lot or nothing, but they're a little afraid of her because of the way they started off in the beginning. But her disposition is very calm. She feels good, and she just, you know, she pretty much just stays on this one little spot on the kitchen counter here, and then there's an espresso machine and a pyramid back there. Hi, look at that face. There's a pyramid back there behind the coffee machine. Hi, what are you doing, huh? She got the little black hat. She had all these bumps on the top of her head, scratches and stuff. All gone. All gone. Yeah. Wow. You are a sweetie pie, boo-boo. See that? Little white feet. She's a cute looking cat, but you know, you wouldn't want to be a white cat if you're out there in the wild, because you'd be very easily spotted. But she's not out in the wild, that's for sure. I don't know how cats became of this color, because it's not a very good camouflage. It looks pretty though. She's got a nice pretty color. It's mostly white. She's got a couple spots on her. Tail looks good. You know, everything came back in here nice. She's a calico because there's a little bit of like a darker brown on the bottom. You know, I guess she's a calico or whatever if you call it, but it's definitely a female. Right? There was like no fur underneath her neck though before. And like all this stuff just happened in the last couple weeks since I've been giving her the Carbon C60. It's like freaking Miracle Grow. But it's like everything, your whole personality, everything, just much better. Amazing. See that? No red on the back, nothing. She's eating her food right here, see? Just give her some more Whiskas fish. So you notice they have lots of vitamins out here, so see? What? This was her, that was all messed up by her tail down here. Right, there was like a big bald spot over there. No more. And her tail is kind of like brown and black, so that's black, it's brown and black. It's more like a very dark brown, see? And, right, sweetie pie? Huh? She's very calm. Here's Rocky. What you doing, Rocky? Huh? Just looking at her. It's right there. Huh, Rocky? Huh? I think you're going to get along pretty good, though, eventually. Might take a couple more months. But they can get pretty close to each other. But she's the calm one now, right? But, you know, it took him a while, too, to really... He was the guy, when I first got him, he was always hiding under the bed. Like, not... Well, he did that... You were like that the first couple months, right? Looking at you, right? And then you started after that couple months, you really started turning around really fast. That's where I keep fixing the walls where the cats scratch it. You keep repainting it anyway, right? Yeah. Right? So anyway, she had a mirror. This was all still red before. That stuff is like a miracle. I can't tell. You can't tell it working on a cat that's like in good health. But you could tell it when there's something wrong, and it does these crazy results. That's got me convinced that I'm going to be taking a lot more. I'm taking a lot of it now. So, yeah. Right? You look like a little movie star now. That's you.